4 right here on Channel 7.
Showdown on the streets of Moscow. We're live with the latest at 5.
Max, Bobby Everett's ghost has come back to haunt me.
Luna.
You don't believe me, do you?
No, of course I do. You've been thinking a lot about Bobby lately and how he died before his time. That is perfectly understandable. And now that you're about to marry me, you feel you're haunted by Bobby's memory.
I don't feel haunted. I am haunted. Max, Bobby's ghost has come back. He's real. He's alive. He's in person. He's a walking, talking ghost.
No more doctors, Tina. No more shrinks. No more people trying to protect me from myself, all right? I don't want to be protected. What I want is the truth. Now, good or bad, Tina, I want you to sit down because you're not leaving this room until you tell me everything.
All right, sit down, Cord. You're right. You do need to know the truth. All of it. And I'll tell you.
I need you to tell me what I have been missing, what I can't remember from the last year and a half, Tina.
Maybe I'm doing the right thing, and maybe not. The last thing I want to do, Cord, is hurt you.
Tina, come on, we are husband and wife. We have 2 beautiful children together, all right? We love each other. How could you possibly say anything that is going to hurt me?
Thanks, Vicky. You know, the best surprise at my surprise party was you.
Well, quite frankly, I didn't think I should be here, but certain highly placed members of the Buchanan clan were very persistent.
I'm glad they were. It wouldn't have been a real homecoming without you.
Or without me, I hope.
Oh, Kevin!
Oh, welcome home, Dad.
Be careful, be careful. He's still mending.
Oh, don't listen to your mother. Seeing my family again, I'm all mended. I'm just so doggone happy to still be alive and able to see you all again that no matter what happens from now on, I can handle it.
What's wrong?
The horns. There were 2 horns. Why didn't I think of this before?
What do you mean, the horns of the kids are blowing?
The car that forced Sarah and me off the road. You know, this all makes sense to me now. I can prove it.
Prove what?
You didn't cause the accident. You weren't responsible for Sarah's death.
One Life to Live, brought to you by New Tide with grease releasers. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
It's not only tough.
I can remember it so clearly now.
Oh, you slow down. Remember what?
The accident, you know? It's like the whole thing happened in slow motion. There was a blinding light, and then this horn kept honking again and again and again, and then I hit my horn. It was just a jumble of sounds and light. And then we went over the guardrail. But listen, do you understand what this means?
No.
Honey, you say you're responsible because you blacked out. You lost control of the car. Isn't that right?
I've said this. Why are you making me say all of this?
Because if you blacked out, How are you gonna honk a horn?
Just because you're hearing horns blasting, it doesn't prove or disprove
No,
anything.
you remembered everything else, didn't you? You remembered that pancake sign. You remembered Scotty's car rental. So wouldn't you remember honking the horn if you're about to have a head-on collision? Of course you would remember.
How do you know what I would or I
The reason you don't remember it is it never happened.
All right. Why haven't you mentioned this horn blasting before?
Because I just remembered it.
You just remember.
Yes, I heard all these kids in there blowing all those party horns. It triggered something.
Nothing convenient there.
What convenient? Are you kidding me? I wish it happened a long time ago and it would have saved us a lot of grief. But at least now we know that you are not the driver that forced Sarah and me off the road. We know that. I can prove it now.
Stop it!
What? What?
Judd, I know what you're trying to do. It's not gonna work. Please, please stop it. Please.
Well, let me get this straight. Your dead husband, Bobby, has come back from the grave to give you the heebie-jeebies.
His spirit. His psychic presence. He came back to... He wanted to talk to me.
Did you tell him it was too early for Halloween?
Do you think I'm making this up as a joke?
I'm still waiting for the punchline.
I know you're confused. How do you think I felt? But he talks to me. And it's not my psyche or my subconscious. He's real. He's real. Just like me and you. Only a ghost.
A real ghost. Doesn't that strike you as a contradiction of terms? Like an honest politician? Jumbo shrimp?
You think you're real funny, don't you?
Well...
Max. He talks to me.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to him more than once. And I have finally figured out what it is. He has come here to tell me.
Now the punchline.
He wants to split us up. He wants to stop the wedding. And once Bobby gets an idea in his head, it's nigh on to impossible to get it out of him.
Same here. Come December 1st, you are going to marry me, and I don't care if Casper the Friendly Ghost doesn't like it.
Max, you keep making light of it. I'm telling you the truth. I mean every single word.
Luna.
Max, listen, he's real. He talks to me. He... All right, look. You gotta trust me. Just trust me a little bit. Believe me. If you believe me, if you trust me just a little bit,
Luna.
you know that I'm telling you the truth.
Luna,
Honest to God.
hey! If this is the truth, then this is even more serious than you think. Because if it is, then you better stop talking about ghosts and you better level with me. And stop hiding behind your dead husband, Bobby. If you don't want to marry me, you have the courage to come right out and say it.
All right, look, I know that you don't want to hurt me, all right? But I've got all these feelings, right? And these half memories going around inside of me. Tina, I don't know what to do with them anymore. They are pushing me over the edge.
I know that, Cord.
Then help me, all right? Please, talk to me. Look, Tina, if you think knowing is bad, not knowing is 10 times worse.
That is what I think, too, but...
But what? Someone's making you feel differently? Who? My doctors?
Yes. Yes, they told me not to rush this, and the whole family agreed.
Tina, I am ready to bust here. Now, is that what the doctors want? Is that what would be best for me? Then stop trying to protect me, okay? Just, please, if you think there's something that I want to know, tell me, because I do want to know it. I need to know it, Tina.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? For covering up before, or for finally breaking the silence now? What?
You're the most honest, most decent man
Oh.
that I have ever known in my life. If I could spare you from this, I would. But I think you're right. I think you do need to know the truth. When you woke up in the hospital after your accident, when you had helped save CJ and Al's life from when they fell in that hole.
From the time that I first lost my memory, yeah, what? Right, what about it?
From that day until this, You and I have been living a lie.
No, honey. Tina, you have been with me ever since I got back from the hospital. Now what do you mean we've been living a lie?
Your dreams, your memory flashes, you've seen a man named Hudson King.
Yeah, right. He's in a white suit, and he's standing next to you.
Yeah, well, it's not Hudson King. In fact, there is no Hudson King.
What are you talking about, Tina?
That was one of his aliases. His real name is Kane Rogan.
Rogan.
Yeah, you and I exposed him as a con artist and forced him to leave town.
Yeah, I remember that, Tina, and he left. Why do I keep seeing him?
Just let me finish, please. Right after that, you went off to the Middle East, and then the news came back that you had been shot and killed. So you didn't come back. But Kane did, and he had this thing about proving himself to Asa. He became Asa's personal assistant, and he tried to turn his life around.
What does any of this have to do with me, Tina? Look, why do I keep seeing this man in my dreams, huh?
Maybe you can't hear this right now. Oh, my God, Cord, your hands are still shaking. Look, we better just stop here, okay? We've heard enough.
No. There's no stopping, all right? We're not going back, Tina. There is no going back.
Honey, you don't understand. This is great news.
I am standing here, Bo, and I am shaking. I feel like I'm going to crack into a million pieces if I can't leave here. I hate myself for what I did.
No, but you didn't do anything.
I hate what I put you through because of what I did. But I'm not going to lie about this.
Nobody is lying. I'm just trying to convince you.
No, you're trying to convince yourself. Now, we agreed that if you could forgive me unconditionally, that we would try to make this work. But you've just proved to me that you can't do that. And I don't blame you. I know how hurt you are. Why did I even listen to you?
Sweetheart, listen. You got this all wrong. This is new information.
No, it's not. It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy. Because you can't love me unless I'm innocent. So you created this fantasy to prove my innocence, and it's not going to work, Bo.
No.
No, I'm the driver. I was responsible. Sarah's dead because of me. Now, a moment ago, you knew that, and you accepted that.
Yes, but that was before the horns.
It was before you realized that your love, your unconditional love, had one big condition. That you could only love me if I was innocent.
Look, don't put words in my mouth, all right? I don't have to pretend that you're innocent. You are.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. And wishing isn't going to make it so. I'm just glad I found out now. Just do me a favor. No more lies, okay? Just no more lies.
No, Nora, wait a minute. Wait.
Bo, what's wrong?
Oh, I can't talk right now, Clint. I'm sorry. Hey, Larry, come here. It's just a guy wanted to see.
What's wrong?
Plenty, Doc, and you better have a cure.
Max, how can you say a thing like that? Of course I want to marry you more than anything.
Then why do you keep coming up with excuses to back out of it?
I'm not backing out.
No, you're just haunted. I don't know why that should surprise me. You've been going back and forth for weeks on the date.
I just wanted to
Should've
find a
tipped me off.
perfect date.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry. I have tried to be understanding. I know that all this marriage things must have brought back memories of Bobby.
It's more than a memory,
Look,
huh?
I know that dealing with the death of your first husband and losing the child, I know that's a pain that you never get over with. But Luna, I can give you a new life. I can give you a new family.
Honey, I want that more than anything. I want you, but you got to take a leap of faith with
Luna, I would leap into the Grand Canyon for you. But this ghost thing is just smoke and mirrors you're using to hide your doubts about marrying me.
I don't have any doubts.
Listen, you want to cancel the wedding? You cancel it.
No,
It would break my heart, but I'll learn to live with it. Just don't tell me some ghost made you do it.
Oh. Max, come back,
I know what I like and don't like.
Bad idea, babe.
Get out of my way, Bobby Ever.
She can go after Max and make things worse.
You're what's making things worse.
I'm not the one telling him I saw ghosts.
You are the ghost.
Do you think Max is gonna believe that? And I thought my coming back would be our little secret.
I got an idea. Why don't you secretly leave?
What if somebody heard you screaming at nothing?
At you! You were crazy as my boyfriend. You got worse as my husband, but let me tell you, as a ghost, you are a royal pain in the behind.
That's the thanks I get for trying to help? You listen here, Missy. You marry Max, and you'll be in for a world of heartache. Just like with me.
What does that mean?
You don't remember?
Are you trying to imply that if I... that Max is gonna die? Like you? It's just an old tree. And you're just an old memory. Bobby? Bobby? Is Max in danger? Bobby?
It's a reasonable question, Larry. Could somebody that suffered a blackout still perform certain functions?
What do you mean, like walk and talk and that?
No. I mean like mechanical functions, steering a car, honking the horn.
Bo, a blackout's like being asleep. Can you imagine someone, I don't know, driving a car, honking a horn, steering the car while they're asleep? Well, what are you asking me this for?
No, I can't tell you right now, but believe me, you've been a big help. Thanks, Larry.
Wait, hold up, Bo.
I'm in a hurry, kid.
Wait, can I help? Because I know what's happening with you and Nora.
Really appreciate it, buddy, but I think everything is going to be all right now. I just have to convince Nora.
I'm Vicky.
Hi, sweetheart. What's up? Did you get enough cake?
Mommy and Daddy, where are they?
That's a very good question. They really should have been here by now.
After I'd lost you, after I thought I'd lost you, I had to make a new life for myself and the kids.
Oh, wait. We were just talking about...
Kane Rogan. I knew him as a con man at first, and then I began to know him as a man who could change his ways, who deserved a second chance. Cord, are you all right?
Just go on.
I'm upsetting you.
Why don't you just go on and say it, Tina? You were in love with him. You fell in love with Kane Rogan, didn't you? Didn't you?
I thought that you were gone, that I had lost you. And I didn't want to go on living. And then I met Kane, and he made me feel alive again. He made me want to live my life. Yes, Cord. I fell in love with Kane. I'm sorry. I'm sure you've heard enough, all right? I think we should...
I want to hear more. I want to hear everything, Tina. Starting with this, okay?
Look, I told you that's just a trick.
No, it's more than that, Tina, because look at the way it's affecting me, right? It's making me shake, Tina. It's bringing back all these buried memories. Now, why?
All right.
It's got to be more important than that.
All right. That's the dress that I was wearing when you saw me just about to marry Kane.
Mary? No, you couldn't have, Tina, because...
No, you're right, Cord. I couldn't because you burst in the door at that moment because you had gotten proof that Kane was still married to Angela Holliday.
Angela?
You hated the idea of Kane and I being together. So you flew down to Mexico, and you got the proof that you needed to stop our wedding, and then you walked into that room right as we were about ready to say our vows.
No. No.
That is why. That dress upsets you so much because it brings to mind the memory of Kane and me.
No, Tina, look, you couldn't have been about to marry this man, Tina, because I was back, right? I was back from job, I was home, I wasn't lost anymore. I mean... We were still... husband and wife.
We're not, Cord. That's the lie that I told you. We have been living. I've only pretended to be your wife. The truth is that our marriage was over a long time ago.
Answer me. You can't give somebody a message of doom and they just vanish like a ghost. All right. All right, so you are a ghost. That doesn't mean you can't show some manners. Bobby, can you see into the future? Is Max is he in some kind of danger? Where are you? Well, Bobby Hummer, you're wrong. Marrying Max is the right thing to do. Heck, honey, we have lived through so much together. We've been on your side of the street, and we have lived to tell about it. We looked death square in the eye. Yes, we did, and that is the truth. So this wedding is going to happen whether you like it or not. I'm sending an invitation right now to your mama. She's invited to the wedding. You are not. Nothing and nobody is coming between me and Max, living or dead. I'm gonna mail this on my way to finding Max. And when I come back here, I want you gone, and I mean stay gone. Do I make myself perfectly clear here?
Come on, Nora, open the door. I know you're in there.
We have nothing more to say to each other, Bo Buchanan. Just go away.
Not a chance.
Will you stop yelling in the hallway?
No way. No way. No way. No. Thank you. Face it, you're not going to get rid of me. I came here with some great news. Hey, what is all this doing here?
You knew I was removing the rest of my things from your house.
No, our house. Just pack them up and we're going to move them back.
No, we are not going to move them. I thought I made myself perfectly clear.
You haven't heard my expert opinion. You are innocent. Believe me. And I'm not kidding myself. This is not a rationalization. This is a fact. This is a medical fact.
Medical?
Yeah, I talked to Larry Wolick. He's been treating you for the blackouts.
You told
hasn't
him?
he? Yeah, no, not about the accident. I just asked his professional opinion about a hypothetical patient who blacks out behind the wheel of a car. Larry thinks it's extremely unlikely that you could even steer a car, much less honk the horn in the middle of a blackout. Now, do you understand what that means?
Are you listening to what you're saying? Can you hear yourself?
No, what? No, you listen to me. This is the proof we've been looking for. You did not force me off the road.
This doesn't prove anything. It proves nothing. The only thing it proves is that you can't live with the truth unless you change it. Now, please stop tormenting me like this.
No, hey, that's not what I'm doing.
You can't change where I was, Bo. You can't change what I did. I lost control of the car. I caused the accident. I killed Sarah.
No, you didn't. Listen to you. You're so ready to buy into the worst-case scenario, you can't even admit that you're innocent.
The only person who can't admit the truth here is you.
Oh, for the love of...
That's right, Bo. I love you. I love you, but you can't love me, really love me, unless I'm innocent of Sarah's death. I wish I were. I wish I could make it easy for you. I can't.
Yes, you can. You can right now.
And right now, I want you to leave. This hurts me too much. I can't keep listening to you going on like this. Please, if you care about me at all, you leave me alone.
Okay. Okay, I'll leave. I'll leave, but I'm not giving up on you. I'm not giving up on us. I will find the proof. I promise. I will find it.
You got anything good to eat around here? Yeah, I got.
Before I go, I just think I ought to say I told you so. About talking into the party and all. It's just like old times, isn't it?
As long as you realize, sweetheart, that it's not old times.
All I meant was,
I know.
you know...
Honey, listen. I know what you meant, okay? But you have to know that I am looking forward to the new times to come. And your father and I are going to have a very different relationship, okay? You go on and have fun at Wanda's. We'll talk about this another time.
Just a minute, Joey. I want to make something crystal clear, not just to you, but to everyone. You've got to stop walking on eggs around me.
Clint, we weren't doing that, not intentionally.
Well, you've been doing it, Paul. I walk into a room and everybody goes to whispering. Now, I know there was a time there right after the plane crash when things were touch and go, and I was in pretty bad shape. The worst is over. I'm back. I'm fine. I am just fine.
We know that, Dad.
Well, you might know that, but there's someone here who doesn't. Vicky, would you step onto the terrace with me? I'd like to speak to you. Alone.
Remind me to double the advertising budget in Pine Valley. They're drinking our water up like it's champagne.
Hey, speaking of champagne, aren't you overdue a bottle?
You lost me there, Neil.
I'm talking about your wedding, man. Don't tell me you haven't set the date yet. Now, you and Luna look like the happiest couple in town.
Yeah, well, looks like can be deceiving.
Looks are not deceiving. Neil, we are getting married, and I want to personally invite you. There you go.
Huh. Thanks, Luna.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there.
Take care.
See ya.
Be careful handing those out. I mean, you're just going to have to send retractions when you cancel the date.
I'm not canceling it, Max. I never, ever meant to imply that I didn't want to marry you.
Oh, you may think so, but subconsciously...
Look at me. Am I not? I'm the most unneurotic person you ever met in your life. Am I not?
I thought so.
Okay, then trust me. What I want most in this whole world is to be your wife. And if I led you to believe otherwise, will you please forgive me?
Luna? Of course I forgive you.
Oh, sugar.
There's just one thing I need to know.
What?
You are not going to say any more nonsense about Bobby's ghost, okay?
Was he ever after you were declared dead, our marriage was invalidated. When you woke up from that accident and you didn't have your memory, I wanted to tell you, but the doctors told me that you couldn't handle it. They said that you had repressed the truth about our marriage so deeply that the shock of remembering it could cause you to have a breakdown.
So you lied. Everybody's been lying to me. The whole family.
To protect you, Cord. Believe me, it would have been so much easier for me to have told you the truth about Cain.
Doing me a favor, right?
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do, Cord. You and I, we weren't even living together anymore. I was all set to marry Cain. I had put my life on hold for this charade.
On hold? Well, then you still...
Yes, Cord. I still love him. I'm sorry.
That's very nice, sport. Not my style.
It's Tina's engagement ring, Cord.
Oh, yeah? I didn't give it to her.
That's right. I did.
Cain and I are engaged, and we're gonna get married.
Get away from my son! CJ, come here.
I'm not leaving Cain. Not ever.
I'm gonna move out of Landfair.
Go live with King.
Yes.
If I take a look?
Well, I'm just practicing.
Then with the power invested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I now pronounce you...
Wait, stop. You can't marry these two.
Ignore him, all right?
This man is already married.
What? Cord, are you all right?
I remember. I remember all of it. How could you do that to me? How could you?
You know what? You did me a favor. You brought me down to earth. I mean, ghosts, for heaven's sake.
You're telling me now you didn't see one.
Well, I saw something. I'm not denying that, but whatever it was, it's all over with now.
Just like that?
Mm-hmm.
Luna, you don't have to pretend with me.
I am not pretending. You were right. It was that stuff that Bobby's mama sent me of his things. It stirred up all those old memories for me. But I've given all that stuff away, and all his memories are going to go right along with it. You don't have to worry about Luna anymore. All her hauntings are all over with now.
That's what I wanted to hear. Oh, you had me worried.
I know, sugar. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't be sorry and don't be afraid. Because we are going to have the most beautiful wedding. And the longest, happiest life anyone could have, and that is a promise.
Max Hogan's good for his promises, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, you can tell winter's on its way. There's a real chill in the air.
I know. I can feel it. You know, when you came out to Arizona to see me, we talked about a lot of things. But one of the things we didn't talk about was our divorce.
Well, we put that on hold, remember, until you recovered.
I'm recovered.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a rush.
You know, I did a lot of thinking when I was lying in that hospital bed. And one of the things that happens to you when you realize you almost died is you develop a grudging respect for forces that are bigger and stronger than you are.
Yeah, I guess it changes you in many ways.
You learn to accept things. For instance, if the good Lord had wanted to take me, I was ready to go. Wasn't exactly happy about it, you understand, but I wasn't going to fight it.
I hope when my time comes, I have as much courage as you did.
Do you realize what I'm trying to say? I know now that our marriage is over.
Clint.
I'm not going to pretend that I'm happy about it, you understand, but I'm ready to go ahead with the divorce just as soon as you like.
I don't know what to say.
Well, you can always say I changed my mind. But we both know that's not going to happen. Because you'd rather be with Swan. You still plan to marry him?
Well, yes, we hope to be married this spring.
Divorce in the winter and get married in the spring. Well, the last thing you need is for me to gum up the works, so I guess the sooner we finalize the divorce, the better, right?
Thank you.
Hey, Pa, where's Larry?
First things first.
Where did you go?
No. Just tell me, where's Larry?
He's walking Wanda out to the car with Joe. You ought to be back any minute. Why?
Thanks, Kev. I'll catch him in the lobby.
No, wait, hold on. Did you go after your lawyer friend?
Grandpa.
No, it's all right, Kev. Yeah, I ran after her. She ran even faster, but I'm not giving up.
Well, good for you, Bo.
Good. She's to blame for Sarah's death.
She didn't do it.
Wait a minute, everybody just got through telling me she did.
I don't care. I can't prove it yet, but I will.
Wait a minute, Bo. You're losing me here. The way Rachel tells her story, Nora is absolutely positive she was the one driving the car.
Bo, it sounds to me like you're living on false hope.
Wrong. Look, I'm not going into any details right now, but she couldn't have caused Sarah's death. I just have to prove it to her.
You must think I'm some kind of prize chump, huh?
Cord, it was hell for me.
You want to know what hell is, Tina? Hell is holding you in my arms and telling you how much I love you. And holding you and wanting so badly to make love to you. And finding out now that all that time, you were wishing you were with someone else. With Kane Rogan.
I'm sorry, Cord. If there could have been any other way, I
You could have told me the truth from the beginning, Tina.
I maybe even risk destroying you. No, I didn't have any right to do that. Not for me and not for the children.
This is better now. This is good. This is...
I hated lying to you. I hated it. But everybody, the doctors, the family, they told me that if I told you the truth, if I pushed you before you were ready...
I don't care what they said, Tina. You know me. You knew me better than anyone has ever known me. And you know that I can't stand To be lied to, Tina, to be betrayed. The truth is nothing compared to the lie that we've been living that I gotta swallow now.
You should just sit down. I'm gonna call Dr. Woolard.
No, Tina, no more doctors, all right? No more excuses. Just tell me one thing, all right? Just... How can you say to someone that you used to love, how can you treat me like this? And it wasn't just you, Tina. It was everybody. It was all of them, Tina. It was all of them.
Cord, where are you going? Oh, God. Oh, God, what have I done?
Uh-oh. He